as you can see, the support group is still here today. The last that we were talking about was when I was waking up in pain and didn't know what it was. Figured, oh yeah, I slept on it wrong and I have a pinched nerve. I've done that before. Everyone's done that before. So it got bad. It got bad to the point that I was crying and screaming and freaking out my 7-year-old. And my husband was telling me basically I was making her upset, and which is the last thing I ever wanted to do. I didn't want to upset anybody. I just knew I hurt. And I had put in a call to my chiropractor, fabulous person. And they said that they couldn't see me until they talked to my oncologist. And at that point in time, I was in so much pain that I was mad. It's like, I hurt and I can't find anyone who's helping me. So I would sit around basically with a pillow like this, bracing my head, trying to do anything that made it feel better. I bought a massage thing that would massage it. I used painkillers. I tried to figure out something that would make what I thought a pinched nerve go away. Called my normal doctor, my general practitioner. Well, he's busy. He's busy because he's good. But they said someone else can see you at this time. I said, great. Go in. The nurse who is there taking the information, getting blood pressure, when he got to the pain question, he didn't even ask. He just wrote 10 because I'm already in tears. So they took me to get an x-ray. Doctor comes back, it's just a pinched nerve. So he gives me a pain shot and a steroid shot. Okay. So I'm going home going, this is a little better. I'm guessing the pain shot was some pretty stout stuff. It's a little better, but it still hurts and I don't know why. And I'm still bracing. The idea of getting into a car or moving, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was scheduled to get a port, and I literally did not know how I was going to survive the drive from where I live to the surgery center because I was hurting that badly. Every other drive I had done with this, I'm in tears and could barely move by the time we're done. Every time they would get me wheelchairs wherever we went. My oncologist, my medical oncologist, her nurse is fabulous. Apparently she had talked to my oncologist and said, you need to read her PET scans. So my dad is driving me because of course I can't drive. I'm hurting and I'm on some stuff. I think some of the I was on a low dose of pain medication at that time from the surgery. We were on the way to get the port done. We hadn't left the town we live in yet when the nurse called and said to turn around and to go home. And I'm going, okay. So we get home and I'm laying down in bed because that's one of the few places that I could get settled. And for once, it just didn't hurt for a little bit. And the reason we had to turn around and get home is because when my oncologist had read the PET scan, the cancer had moved. I no longer had cancer just in my breast. I now had cancer in the bones in my neck. And I'm going, great, now what? So, went and did another scan. I'm not even sure about the scans on that day. I think I had another scan to do, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Somehow in all that time, because my brain's not working because I was hurting that bad, we got another call. And it said, and I think it was to get her to the orthodontics place in the town where we live. Okay. Because the cancer in my neck had broken the bones, or broken a bone. And so they fitted me for this lovely, stylish, gorgeous, runway ready neck accessory. At the time they did it, I'm still in massive pain. And my husband is looking at me while we're at this orthotics and they are trying to put this on. And he finally holds my hands, because I will be honest, I was not the best patient with all this, I'm sure. Says, do you realize your neck is broken? This is where not nice Tony comes out. And I yelled-ish. I mean, I know I was loud. I don't know how loud I was, but I was loud. And I said, I'm not stupid. I just hurt. Well, at the time, they admittedly tripled my pain medication and some other medicine I was on, and put me on some massive steroids. And they said that we were going to get a hold of a neurosurgeon. So I went through the whole weekend thinking that the next week I will probably be in massive surgery on my neck and spinal cord for cancer, because the cancer had broken my bone. The bone that was broken is C2. For those of you who don't know who C2 is, it's right close to the top. If that chiropractor had worked on me, I would be a vegetable. If anything, between the time that I started hurting and we got this on and the doctors figured out what was going on, that something had gone wrong, I would not be able to move my hands. I would not be able to walk. I would lose a lot. So thank goodness my chiropractor is as conscientious as what she is. And I thank God that it just worked out to where the damage wasn't the maximum it could be. So we get the neurosurgeon's appointment. I'm still in massive pain. I'm just whatever. And I may have some of this timeline messed up because I hurt so bad I'm not thinking clearly. Which is why you need to have a really good support system, because when you can't do things, when you can't make clear decisions because of the pain or because of what's going on or because, heaven forbid, the medication they put you on, you need people you love and trust to be there to hear and understand what you can't hear. You may be in those doctor's offices, but you have no clue what they're saying because you're not comprehending it, because at that minute, you're just trying to survive. The next minute, the next 5 minutes, can I breathe? If I can get through this 5 minutes, I can get through the next 5 minutes, because you hurt. I was incapacitated and hurt so bad I could not take care of my little girl. But I was very fortunate and blessed to have my mom and his mom and my sisters and cousins and people I love and trust who could watch her on those days I physically could not. And that makes you feel like a horrible parent. So we get to where the neck is broken and it's caused by the cancer. Well, I get to the neurosurgeon and I have to do one more scan. I'm so sick and tired of scans. And that scan showed that the cancer's not in one bone, it's in three separate bones in my neck. And I'm going, okay. So they do all kinds of stuff now. Basically, from what I can remember or what I've been told, the neurosurgeon did not suggest surgery, because if he went in there and did surgery, I would lose too much function and movement in my neck. He suggested radiation to try to kill the cancer, and then for me to be in this for 3 months to allow the bones to heal up. I'm on a very restricted of what I can and cannot do. We'll go over that when we do the radiation next time. Annie Gray says bye. Say bye, honey. Say bye, honeys. Yes, Ava. Ava says bye too.